I have learned so much about me being in solitude, not really having a partner, not giving away energy. I've had many a battles with myself. I've learned to, I've learned what it takes to love me. And it starts with you. Once you learn how to love you, then you can teach someone, or you can, what is the better word for it? Not teach, you don't want to have to teach someone, but to a certain degree you do. They don't know you, they don't know everything you like, they don't know, you know, um, the good, the bad, the ugly within you. They don't know that. So you do, to a certain degree, have to teach someone how to love you. And I know that sounds weird to say, but it is teaching. Because they won't know. But in order to teach someone how to love you, you have to know. You have to know what you like. You have to know what you don't like. You have to know your pet peeves, things that just really tick you off. You have to take time for yourself. I couldn't imagine trying to get to know who I am in a relationship. Like if I was still married and I was going through these changes that I'm going through. I don't know how much time I would have really given myself, because you get so consumed, and your husband, wife, spouse, partner, your kids take all your time, your job takes up the rest of your time, and it's like, when is it me time? When is it me time? You have to recognize that. I don't know that I would have taken the time that I've taken with myself. I've been single for many, many, many years. Many years. And it took me trying to get in a relationship after my separation to know that I was not in a good space. And I still was picking the wrong one. And that's because I was picking based off of where I was. So if you're not in a good space, you're not going to pick a good partner. You're not going to. I don't know. I don't know if I would have took the time that I've taken with myself, being by myself. I don't know that it would have been even looked at in a positive manner, you know? Because I didn't really start this journey until a majority of my kids were grown. I mean, I still have a 18-year-old son, but I can't say that. I started when they were in their late teens, mid to late teens, when I really started this journey of really recognizing that I need to work on me. I need to figure out me. And that's why I stayed by myself for all this time. Because I knew it would seem selfish to do the things that I have done being by myself. It's hard to do this. I ain't saying it's impossible. But I'm grateful that I got a chance to do this while I was single by myself. not having to give my attention to a lot of outside things. My kids, they my kids, but even with them being older, I was able to really, really focus in on myself. And this process takes years. I've been by myself for years. I am just now starting. After all these years, I'm just now really starting to embrace being single. You always want to give your love, give your love, give your love to someone. Give it to you. Give it to yourself first. When you give it to yourself first, when you give it to someone else, you won't go through half the crap that you went through before. I don't want to be single forever. I don't want somebody to build with and do things with. And start with you. Build you. Build your finances. Build your confidence. Build the love that you have for you. I know sometimes it's hard to see people in relationships and you think they happy and you're like, oh, I want that. But then when you can be a fly on the wall in some of these people's houses, you realize that it's just show. They seem happy on the outside, but they're not really happy. And then some are. You can't compare your life to other people's life. You can't see yourself in their light. At this point in my life, I could possibly be single forever. And I have to be okay with that. Because I would rather be single than to pick unhappiness, to pick chaos over peace, to pick getting some ling ling just to feel like I have someone. I would rather be quote unquote single. I mean, you can get sex anywhere if that's really what you want, but I thought I wanted that for a minute. When I got it, I learned real quick that this is not what I want. This is not all I want. If I'm going to have something, I want the whole thing and not just bits and pieces of people's energy that they'll give to anybody. I say that to say, even though I know it may suck sometimes, doing everything by yourself, look at the bigger picture. Why have you been put in solitude? It's not a punishment. It is not. It's not a punishment. It's an opportunity. It's an opportunity to be your greatest self. I've learned so many things, not even just about me and my personality, but about why did I choose those people? Why did I make the decision of allowing people to do and treat me how they wanted to? Why did I not demand more? When did that start? Where did it come from? Those are the things that I've gotten to the bottom of. And do I still have work to do? Yes. I think work is forever. I think you will forever work on you. Because that's the only way that you're going to keep continuing to level up. It does not stop. You do not reach the top. There is no top. When there's a top, that means you have put limits on you. You have put a limit on you. When you like, oh, I want to reach the top, you just put a limit on yourself. And I want limitlessness. I want freedom. Freedom from the chains in your mind. Freedom from the chains in your heart. Freedom from outside things. When I say in search of freedom, it is just not, I'm not just talking about physical freedom. I'm talking about mental, emotional freedoms. I'm always be in search of freedom. And I don't need nobody telling me what to do all the damn time. I know men that's their role. I need a man that don't want to put rules on. When you can get to the root of some things, that's when you really find breakthroughs. When you can get to, like, when I was going through it, after my separation, all the things that came to light, I used to drink every day. I couldn't drink all day because I did have 5 babies. But when I get they bust to sleep, party time. That was just my way of, quote unquote, handling it. I didn't want to dream. I didn't want to think. I just wanted to escape. And I just was tearing myself up more and more and more. I was destroying me. All because I had gave my heart to the wrong person. I was letting this person know I was destroying myself. And this person didn't even have any more access to me. I have finally had enough. I have finally had the courage to let go. Because I was trying to hold on for dear fucking life. Excuse me. I was trying to hold on for dear life for somebody that couldn't even love me properly. They didn't even love themselves. And even after they were gone, I was finishing myself off for them. They were doing me in. I got them out of my life and decided to do myself in the name of pain and heartache. Until one day I had to be like, Sheena, what in the world are you doing, girl? What in the world are you doing? He ain't even around no more. And you're going to finish the job for him? When that thought came to me is when things started to shift. But it still took time to get to the point where I'm at now, where I don't have to drink like that just to survive. If you have the opportunity to get away, and I'm pointing my finger at you, if you have gotten yourself out of a bad situation, first and foremost, don't get into another one. It's okay to not get you know what I'm talking about. Because that will lead you down a road you just came from. You just got out of some BS. Don't let that get you in more BS. Ask me how I know. Don't let that get you in more BS. But if you have the opportunity to get out of it, do not tear yourself up trying to get over it. Be self-aware. Be aware of, what am I feeling? What am I going through? Why am I going through it? And when MFers ain't doing you right, that's where you have to do yourself right regardless. And that's why we do the things we do. We allow the things that we allow in our life. I'm getting loud. That's why we allow the things that we allow in our life, because we don't even love ourselves enough not to allow another. I know it's hard. I know it's hard. It is 2025. I left my husband in 2011. And it has taken this time to love me. Treat yourself right. Love you. Once you do that, you won't let nobody else do you wrong. I promise you that. You won't let nobody else do you wrong. I thank you for watching. See you in the next one.